What's up, everyone? I'm Josh, and this is SafeHouse. I locate and tour apartments in Atlanta in the metro area to give you in-depth reviews. My goal is to make the apartment hunting process simplified and stress-free. So whether you're moving locally or relocating from out of state, these videos are here to help you feel confident about your next move. So feel free to subscribe to keep seeing these apartment videos. So with that, let's tour Lumen Briarcliff. Lumen Briarcliff is a boutique-style community located in the Briarcliff neighborhood of Atlanta, Georgia, just a little ways above North Druid Hills. This was a really well thought out community with smart access to get into everything. It was fairly new also, with just being built the summer of 2024, and is in a really safe area with direct highway access. It was very impressive to me, like you really felt like you were always on vacation with all of the amenities, the designs. It was just really, really impressive. It also allows you close proximity to a lot of things, food, shopping, different activities you can do. We have floor plans in this video ranging from the studio all the way to the 3-bedroom, so let's see what they have to offer. So the first unit we'll be reviewing today is the A02 floor plan, which is a studio 1-bathroom with 640 square feet. Right off of the main entrance, you have your full bathroom, which includes the illuminated light. And directly across from that, you have your coat closet. One awesome feature that Lumen Briarcliff has with every single floor plan on the property is that it comes with a front-loading full washer and dryer. And in this floor plan, you have a built-in desk area with a cutout that you can hide your wires. So with this being a studio, you do have a dedicated bedroom. It's just in a cutout area, which is really nice because it separates your sleeping area from your living area, which this area is 10 feet 7 inches by 9 feet 6 inches. So you definitely can fit a queen size bed in here and 2 small night tables. And here's your bedroom closet area. And here you come over into the kitchen area, which sits around 9 feet by 13 feet. You have a pantry over here. And then an island, you can put 2 bar stools. There is even storage area on the side. And then you have your living room area space, which sits at around 11 feet by 13 feet. So a pretty decent size for a studio. I personally liked all of the windows that it had, the natural lighting, and how your sleeping area was separate from your living space. So you could kind of treat this as a 1-bedroom. The next floor plan is the A5 floor plan, which is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom at 768 square feet. So here, right off the entrance, you have your washer and dryer. Along with this beautiful full-size gourmet kitchen. Then right next to that, you have a pantry. And here's just a highlight of the marble countertop, the nice tile backsplash, all of these stainless steel appliances. And in almost all the floor plans, I believe that we saw, they all have 2-tone cabinets, which is pretty cool. Here we have the living space, which is around 12 feet by 15 feet, which is huge. Definitely could fit in a sofa, love seat, bunch of different kind of furniture, and then right off of that you have your balcony. As you head into the bedroom area, you have another closet over here. And then we have the bedroom that sits at around 11 feet by 12 feet, which is pretty big. This in here is a queen size bed. And then off of that, you have a double vanity bathroom with a ton of storage space. This bathroom was definitely really nice with all the white bright floors. It also comes with a large standing shower with black fixtures. And then you have this huge walk-in closet that wraps around. The next floor plan is the B7, which is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom floor plan sitting at 1,152 square feet. So you come off of the front here, you have your kitchen. Again, to the side, you have your full-size washer and dryer. You have your pantry that sits exactly directly across from it. And then you have an additional closet that you can use as a second pantry or just a coat closet. In here you have this spacious living room that sits at around 12 feet by 14 feet. And then again, you have your two-tone cabinets. From there, you go into the first bedroom, which sits at around 12 feet by 14 feet, which is really, really huge. This in here is a king size bed, so you definitely have tons of space to fit in whatever furniture you have. Then in here, you have a double vanity bathroom. You have a really, really large linen closet with a lot of storage. In addition to your standing shower. And then you have this humongous walk-in closet that wraps all the way around with double shelves. Then over here you have your second bedroom. This bed in here is a queen size bed. This sits at around 14 feet by 11 feet. So both bedrooms are sort of similar. This would be deemed as the second bedroom, and the first would be the master bedroom. So in here you just have a single vanity, and then you have a garden style tub, but both still really nice. And then in here you have another huge walk-in closet. So the next floor plan is the C1. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom floor plan sitting at 1,303 square feet. And I have to say that the 3-bedroom floor plans at Lumen Briarcliff are definitely impressive. In here you have a huge pantry. This countertop was really massive. Here you have your front loading washer and dryer. And then an additional closet. And again with the two-tone cabinets in the kitchen. In this living room area, it is 13 feet 5 inches by 13 feet, so definitely very big. From there, we make our way into the first bedroom. This is going to be 12 feet by 12 feet. And then it has these really nice long windows. And then you have these double doors that lead into a closet, which is pretty spacious for one of the secondary bedrooms. And then each room comes with its own ceiling fan and adjustable lights that dim. Here you have this hallway linen closet. And then a full bath that the two bedrooms on this side of the apartment will share. So the second bedroom sits at around 11 feet by almost 12 feet. So this is a little bit smaller than the first bedroom that we saw on this floor plan, but it still is a really good size. And then it has this huge window, so none of the bedrooms have a lack of natural light. I think that is definitely one of the biggest pros that the Lumen Briarcliff has compared to other apartment complexes. It was definitely a major focus that they had with building this property. So from there we lead out into the balcony area. And then from there we go into the master bedroom, which sits at around 12 feet 6 inches by 12 feet 5 inches. So definitely really big. You can fit a king size bed in here. There you have your walk-in closet, which has hanging areas on both sides. And then through there attaches the master bathroom with double vanities. Then for the last floor plan, this is the C2. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, which will be sitting at the largest one will be going at 1,364 square feet. You first come in and you have your linen closet there. Because this is the biggest unit, you'll have a lot of extra quirks in here. Here is the front loading washer and dryer, which has a little bit more room on both sides. And you have this little cool nook area, which you can put shoes, jackets, and decor. And then right off of this, you're gonna have this full-size bathroom. So this will be shared by the 2 bedrooms that will be on this side of the unit. This is a large linen closet. And this is definitely the larger secondary bathroom that the Lumen has to offer. Off of here we go into the first bedroom. This will be 11 feet by 11 feet. And then all of the bedrooms, including the secondary bedrooms, will have walk-in closets in this unit. Then we head over to the second bedroom. This is going to be sitting at 11 feet by 14 feet. Which, even this being a secondary bedroom, you really could fit a king-size bed in here, which is pretty impressive, which I haven't seen at many apartment complexes, you being able to fit 2 king-size beds in 2 different bedrooms. And of course it has its own walk-in closet. Then you come around the corner here into your kitchen, and this was really like the creme de la creme. Like, this was really cool. All of these floor-to-ceiling windows that they had, which actually give it like the true meaning of a luxury apartment. So I complimented the leasing agent, like, yeah, this is definitely really cool. And then the two-tone cabinets definitely complemented. There's a lot of storage. This would just be really cool at night, just being able to like have the windows open or like watching the sunset. You also have a pantry on the side. Then this living room sits at around 12 feet by 15 feet 3 inches, so definitely a lot you could do here. And then out here you have your balcony. Which, an important note is, whenever you see any of the units here at the Lumen that have these wraparound floor-to-ceiling windows with that design, they're most likely going to be a corner unit. And then here you have your master bedroom sitting at around 12 feet by close to 14 feet. So of course you can fit in a king-size bed in here. You could even fit in an accent chair. Then in here you have the double vanity bathroom. You even have a little bit of shelving area over there, standing shower, and then this does come with a walk-in closet. Let's get into how Lumen Briarcliff is set up. So parking at Lumen Briarcliff is garage parking. Guests can also park on your level, and you can let them in using the Butterfly app. And every unit and all the common areas are opened by remote access using your phone. Next up, the amenities. So here we have the mail area. Over here is a dining area / study / working area. There's also this secure packaging room. And over here is the marketplace, which the Lumen hosts wine and cheese nights, karaoke, and you can get snacks and beverages over here using a self-checkout system, which is open 24/7, so very convenient. Then over here we have the resort style luxury pool. And here is the grilling station, along with a ping pong table. Over here you have a state-of-the-art gym, which in my opinion was very, very impressive. They had a plethora of clean towels and mats, and a water filtration system station. And the equipment was pretty up to date with large screens. This gym was a 2-story gym, so here is the workout fitness studio. They even had a Echelon touchscreen machine that you could use with a subscription. And overall, this was just a good, efficient, and pretty gym, along with a Peloton bike. And then in here we have the clubhouse. Leading up from the clubhouse, you have the game room area. And then on the same level overlooking the pool, you have your rooftop lounge area. The next amenity is the pet spa. And to complement that, there's the outdoor dog park. And a pretty good bonus is there's an on-site Starbucks. And a restaurant right outside the property that should be opening soon. What's in the area surrounding Lumen? So not even a 5-minute walk away, you have I-85 North, so that's convenient to get anywhere. Down the street, there's Sam's Club. There's a range of restaurants and different shopping centers not even 5 minutes away. And then there's the Toco Hills Shopping Plaza that has a very big variety of food options, and then also your regular things you need like your Publix and your Kroger. Let's conclude with the costs and fees associated with Lumen Briarcliff. I really hope you enjoyed the tour, and don't forget to let them know that SafeHouse sent you.